I hit you up when the streets are still. No plans, just chasing what we feel. Your voice come through with that velvet glow. No words needed, we already know. You never ask what I've been through. You just say you're good and that pulls me through. We don't talk dreams or where this ends. We just connect when the silence bends. You say you will, I say always. We ain't dating, but you call me like I'm yours always. Late calls only, that's the way we move. Heartbeats sinking with the midnight groove. No good mornings, no sunrise lights. Just your laugh in the dark and the way time flies. No pressure, no labels, just this vibe. I don't need more, not tonight. Late calls only when the world's asleep. That's when you feel closest to me. You put on that old school track and humming soft like you're playing it back. I close my eyes, let your tone sink in. Feels like I'm there under your skin. You never play it hard to get. You just let me in, no regret. We don't do forever, we just do now. And somehow that's enough, somehow. You say stay on, I say till the light. We ain't lovers, but this feels right tonight. Late calls only, we don't need to define. Just two lost souls crossing through the line. No filters, no daytime games. Just lips and laughs and unspoken flames. You and me, no questions, just a vibe. No need for answers when you're on the line. Late calls only, all I want tonight. If this is just a phase, I'll let it pass. But damn, you got me deep in this midnight class. No future talk, no strings to break, but still you're the best part of my day. Late calls only, say my name once more. I'll be the echo knocking on your door. We don't need morning to feel this right. Just your voice in the dark of a night. Late calls only, keep it like this. No promises, just midnight bliss. You know where to find me. After midnight, always. City lights on your window skin. You lean back while I pull you in. We don't talk, just let the speakers hum. You tap your nails to the rhythm, I bite my tongue. Hands on the wheel, but I'm off control. You in my seat, taking over my soul. You smile slow like you know it's fine. Got me driving straight through my own desire. Yeah. You say where we headed, I say doesn't matter. You say just don't stop. I say never had plans to draw me closer. Don't need to know the way. With you in the ride, I get lost all day. Turn the night into a lullaby lane. Every red light just fuels the flame. Draw me closer, don't need a map to you. You're the view, the vibe, and the avenue. We ain't racing, we just ride real slow. You're the destination I don't wanna outgrow. One hand on me, other on the glass. Rearview mirror, future moves too fast. Let's park the time, keep the moment still. Cause this ain't just a drive, it's the way you feel. No GPS, but the road is real. The silence says more than what words could spill. You tilt your head, my breath goes thin. If home had a shape, it'd be your grin. You say we good here, I say better than ever. You say don't let go, I say not now, not ever. Draw me closer, don't need to know the way. With you in the ride, I get lost all day. Turn the night into a lullaby lane. Every red light just fuels the flame. Draw me closer, don't need a map to you. You're the view, the vibe, and the avenue. We ain't racing, we just ride real slow. You're the destination I don't wanna outgrow. No speed limit in this feeling we found. Hearts on cruise and we're so bound. You lean on me with your eyes half closed. Damn, this is where I'm most exposed. Drive, drive me closer. Don't stop. Typed your name, then backspace twice. Wrote I miss you, couldn't hit send right. It's not like we're broken, just too real to be open. Scrolling through the nights we shared. Every photo feels like silent prayer. You're still my favorite line, but I never wrote it in time. You don't check my messages no more. Still I write them like before. Unsent words heavy like gold, buried deep in drafts that never get old. No subject, but it says everything. No title, but you feel what I mean. It's love in lowercase, with space I can't erase. No subject, but my heart still types your name. Even if you never feel the same, I press save, not send. You're the message I won't end. I see your dot, you're online too, but ghosts don't text, so what's the use? We said no strings, but I tied one through. Every syllable still leads to you. I thought if I kept it cool, I wouldn't fall like a damn fool. But you read me like a song, even when I play it wrong. No blue ticks, but you're still there, living free while I still care. Maybe I'm just weak this way, but I rewrite what I'll never say. No subject, but it says everything. No title, but you feel what I mean. It's love in lowercase, with space I can't erase. No subject, but my heart still types your name. you're the message I won't end. If someday you find these words unsent, would you smile or just hit delete and forget? All the lines I never dared to show still read like love you'll never know.
Subject.
Typed your name, then backspace, wrote it again, just in case. Scrolling through the thread, every word you never said still sound loud in my head. Night after night, I draft and delete, pulling myself from the edge of sand, but I still feel the heat of your voice that never speaks, still stuck in the beat of almost. You linger like perfume on my fingers. I reach but never press, caught in this half-dressed text. Craving unsent, craving unseen, words that echo in a digital screen. I type, I pause, I breathe, I freeze. You're the message I won't set free. Craving unsent, like a kiss I almost meant, like a dream you almost knew, like a love that almost flew. Bubble pops, but not from you. Just ghost replies from the things I do. I keep you in the corner of my eye, but nowhere in my real life. No hey, no you up, no fire emoji, line us up. Just this silence in high res feels sharper than a yes. Still linger in the glass glow on my fingers. I scroll but I don't sense, stuck between hello and the end. Craving unsent, crave unknown. I speak in tones you'll never own. I type, I wait, I wish I bend, but never break where we pretend. Craving unsent. You're the sin I have repent. You're the song that plays alone in a loop where I belong. I'm still here, typing ghosts for you to hear. Read receipts I'll never get, but baby, this ain't over yet. Craving unsent, but fully real. If you feel it too, you know the feel. We don't need a line, we don't need an end. We just need a space where thoughts can bend. Craving unsent. I'm still pressing send in my head. Pulling up to your side of town, signal fades when the sun goes down. You say hello, but I hear it twice, like love trying to break through satellites. Late night texts don't always send, but somehow you still know what I meant. Your name glitches on my screen, but your voice is where I've been. One bar in the middle of the dark, still enough to light up my heart. We break up, reconnect, rewind. You're still on my mind, always on my line. One bar signal, but I hear you clear. you find your way back to me. Can't FaceTime what we feel, but baby this is real. Low battery, low reception, but high key you're my obsession. Even if the call don't go through, my heart's already sent to you. We get cut off, but we don't fall. Every break still holds it all. We glitch, we freeze, we stall, we bend, but somehow we transmit again. One bar signal, but I hear you clear. Even when the static's all I get near, you break through all the noise in space. Just one beat, and I see your face. One bar signal, but the love don't fade. Still vibrates through the calls we never made. Don't need 5 dots to feel it right. Just your name, lighting up at night. Drop the call, but not the feeling. Your voice, I'm still believing. Every silence says your name. Every buzz still sounds the same. One bar signal, but you always reach. Even through the quiet, even through the breach. You're my static, you're my line. You're my call every time. He's got that tone that makes you pause, even when he's not saying much at all. Voice low like late night jazz, just a few words and your world collapse. You keep your eyes locked on the floor, but his voice keeps opening doors. He talks to the room, not to you, but every syllable feels like truth. He don't know that you're tuned in, that every breath is drawing you in. You're invisible in this space, but every sound's a sweet embrace. Eyes on speaker mode, you don't need to see. Every word he drops is hitting differently. He ain't even looking your way, but baby his voice got something to say. Eyes on speaker mode and your heart's on play. He speaks in bass lines you can't betray. Not his girl, not in his code, but you live in his echo. Speaker mode. He's got that calm that pulls the room. You fade out, he becomes the tune. Talking about nothing, but it sounds deep. You record it mentally while counting sheep. He don't flirt, he don't chase, but damn, that tone got grace. Like velvet laced with smoke, like a verse no one ever wrote. You don't text, you don't confess, but his voice leaves you undressed. You play it back inside your mind, like a song you never find. Eyes on speaker mode, you don't need to see. Every word he drops is hitting differently. He ain't even looking your way, but baby his voice got something to say. Eyes on speaker mode and your heart's on play. He speaks in bass lines you can't betray. Not his girl, not in his code, but you live in his echo. Speaker mode. You say nothing, he says less, but somehow you feel undressed. This ain't crush, it's control, the kind you feel in your soul. Eyes on speaker mode, no screen, no name, just a voice that rewires your brain. He don't see you, that's okay, this sound just without your sound. The air don't move like it used to. Ceiling fan spins like it's missing you. Shoes by the door, they ain't moved in days. That mug you left still holds your grace. Your scent still echoing through the vents, and I'm still stuck on what silence meant. No music playing, but I hear your hum. No light flickering, but it still feels numb. No phone buzz, no key click, but every quiet tick, it makes me sick. Roomtone, it knows what you took. Your laugh, your sigh, your every look. Now it's just air and too much space where your rhythm used to trace. Roomtone, it holds your ghost like a song that fades but lingers most. I turn it up, I turn it down, but your silence is the loudest sound. Your jacket's still hanging where it fell. The bed's too big, but I wear it well. You used to dance in this dim light. Now the bulb just flickers out of spite. I keep the window just a crack, so maybe your breeze might wander back. I listen for things that don't exist, like your good night caught in the mist. No TV talking, no footsteps near, but somehow you still feel this fear. I breathe you in like you're still here, but this room just don't lie, you disappear. Roomtone, it knows what you took. Your laugh, your sigh, your every look. Now it's just air and too much space where your rhythm used to trace. Roomtone, it holds your ghost like a song that fades but lingers most. I turn it up, I turn it down, but your silence is the loudest sound. You ain't speaking, but I hear it still in the floorboard creak and windowsill. I live with your echo day and night in this roomtone that don't feel right. Roomtone, I breathe it in, the sound of what could have been, still stuck inside these four bare walls where your silence still calls. Just talking about nothing at all. Coffee cups half full, leaning on the wall. But then your eyes, they shifted slow, like they had something I should know. You took a breath, like you might die, into a line that could change my life. But then you stopped, pulled back the spark, left me floating in the dark. Hold that thought, don't let it fade. If it's love, don't be afraid. Let it land, let it bloom in the silence of this room. Hold that thought, say it true. If it's real, I'm here with you. Let your voice cut through the space like a melody we can't replace. You laughed it off like it was small, but your fingers drummed like they'd seen it all. I caught the rhythm behind your shrug, like you were scared I'd call it love. leaned in, but you looked away. Swallowed words you couldn't say. Still I heard them clear and louder in the silence you allow. Hold that thought, don't let it fade. If it's love, don't be afraid. Let it land, let it bloom in the silence of this room. Hold that thought, say it true. If it's real, I'm here with you. Let your voice cut through the space like a melody we can't replace. You don't have to speak it loud, I can read it in your sound. Your quiet heartbeat says enough. I'm not afraid to name it love. Hold that thought before it's gone, before we miss where we belong. Let it echo, let it stay. Don't let tonight slip away. Hold that thought I'm holding to. You let it out, I'll come through. Say the word, just one will do. You speak it and I'll follow you.
There's a spark in the hush, like a breath you didn't trust. You say I'm fine but not enough. Your tone's soft but the edge is rough. Coffee cold, conversation thin. You look away but lean back in. Your silence, it ain't still. It moves me against my will. You say nothing but I hear it in the static of your spirit. Every blink, every glance feels like half a second chance. Friction in the silence, you and me. No words, but there's gravity. Every pause, every stare pulls me closer, unaware. Friction in the silence, it's not gone. Still burns even when the flame moves on. Can't explain it, can't define, but you still echo in my spine. Change the song but not the key. Same old love in minor C. I feel your fingers near the glass, but not enough to make it last. We used to shout, we used to scream. Now all we do is halfway dream. But silence ain't a place to hide. It's a language on the other side. You don't speak but I respond to the weight you still lean on. It ain't over, it just bends where the static never ends. Friction in the silence, you and me. No words, but there's gravity. Every pause, every stare pulls me closer, unaware. Friction in the silence, it's not gone. Still burns even when the flame moves on. Can't explain it, can't define, but you still echo in my spine. We ain't broken, we just muted, still in tune, just undisputed. If love's a sound, we're in the rest. Still moving, just not expressed. Friction in the silence, say no more. I still hear you through the floor. We're not loud, we're not lost. We just pay in a different cost. Friction in the silence still survives. In the quiet, we're still alive. We don't shout, we don't explain, but I still feel your name in my veins. In my veins. In my veins.
left a trace, not a word, just lipstick on the reverb. Caught your kiss inside the haze. Now I'm living in delays. Final skips where we stood. Midnight never felt so good. You're gone, but the sound remains on every loop that plays your name. Did you mean it, or just mime? Your I love you was on time. Now it's ghosting in reverse, like a blessing with a curse. Lipstick on the delay, kissing me slow, but it's now you now, just the echo. You moved on, but the vibe stayed in my headphones where you replayed on the delay. Stuck in the groove, still dancing to you. I can't move, you disappeared, but you never left. Still sinking with my every breath. Sinking with my every breath. Your voice comes in on B4. Same old line, I beg for more. No goodbye, just modulation. Now I'm stuck in simulation. I rewind just to feel, but you're gone and this ain't real. Still you loop with perfect grace, like you're smiling in this space. You're not here, but I still play all the things you didn't say on a track that never ends. You're the silence that pretends. Lipstick on the delay, kissing me slow, but it's not you now, just the echo. You moved on, but the vibe stayed in my headphones where you replayed on the delay. Stuck in the groove, still dancing to you. I can't move, you disappeared, but you never left. Still sinking with my every breath. Sinking with my every breath. Lipstick on the delay, kissing me slow, but it's not you now, just the echo. You moved on, but the vibe stayed in my headphones where you replayed on the delay. Caught in the mist, reverb taste, just like your kiss. Not in real time, not in touch, but in my mind it's still too much. You still echo when the beat fades. Lipstick, static, a sweet decay, but I press play anyway. Your lamp still lights up at 12:02, but all I guess the scene and nothing new. You left like mist on mirrored glass, faded quick but the chill still lasts. Your side of the bed still holds its weight. Your scent still lingers like it's late. I don't chase ghosts, but here I am, scrolling silence like a telegram. Last seen at midnight, echoes of your profile light, typing bubbles, then they die. You said forever, was that a lie? Last seen at midnight, heart went offline. You did but no signal, no warning signs. Still stuck in a loop, still stuck in the glow of your last hello. Last seen at midnight, but I still reply to the silence, to the static, to the why. Don't need goodbye, just need the sound of one last voice to bring me down. Used to speak in full-blown fire. Now you're a ghost in low bandwidth desire. I play back your voice in notes and air, but I can't rewind to what ain't there. Every red dot still makes me flinch. Every playlist still makes me think. You're gone, but in the wires, your frequency still pulls these wires. Last seen, but not erased. Your energy still fills this space. No receipts, no final thread, just echoes messing with my head. Last seen at midnight, heart went offline. You did with no signal, no warning sign. Still stuck in a loop, still stuck in the glow of your last hello. Last seen at midnight, but I still reply to the silence, to the static, to the why. Don't need goodbye, just need the sound of one last voice to bring me down. Your voice still lingers in the screen like glare. Your breath still haunts the midnight air. I don't need closure, just a sound to hold, even if it's cold. Last seen at midnight, and I'm still there. Type in a no one, breathing thin air. Read me once, that's all I asked, and disappear like you always mask. Like you always do. Stopped at the red light, caught in your spell. Silhouettes dancing in the hotel. Your name's a rhythm I can't unsend. Still rings like velvet on everything. Flashbacks in the untrace your smile. I blink and it's gone just like your style. A second too late, a kiss too slow, but I still hear you in stereo. In this red light reverie, you're all I see. Faded perfume on the back of me. Midnight pause like a memory. You're the dream that won't let me be. Red light reverie, I lose control. Stuck in traffic, playing your role. I don't move cause I don't wanna go. If this is the last scene, let it show. Time moves, but not with you. You're the loop I keep running through. Review kiss that never lands. Still reaching out with empty hands. You said wait, but the light turned green. I stay still in a midnight dream. If love's a ride, then we miss the lane. But your voice keeps driving me insane. In this red light reverie, you're all I see. Faded perfume on the back of me. Midnight pause like a memory. You're the dream that won't let me be. Red light reverie, I lose control. Stuck in traffic, playing your role. I don't move cause I don't wanna go. If this is the last scene, let it show. Your name in headlights, you're touching air. A flash, a burn, and you're not there. We didn't crash, just disappear. but I still drive with you in my ear. Red light reverie, just one more time. Say my name at the crossing line. Your ghost don't signal, but I know you're in the echo when I go. We don't say it, but we move like we mean it. Call it space, but I know where you've been. You text chill with a heart half glow. I read it slow, like you don't wanna let go. You are silence like a second skin, but I feel you in the air I'm in. You shift away, but not too far, like a maybe hiding in a scar. You don't call it love, but you stay. You don't hold my hand, but you sway. You don't say goodbye, but you fade. Every no from you feels halfway. Soft denial, we play the part, acting like strangers with borrowed hearts. We speak in pauses, breathe in code, tell the truth in lines we never told. Soft denial, just close enough to feel like fire, but call it just touch. We don't lie, we just don't admit, but baby, that's still part of it. Ooh, 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 ooh. You talk about him like you don't care, but your laugh falls softer when I'm there. You wear his name like a coat on loan, but I can tell this house ain't home. You don't dream of me, but you blink. You don't fall for me, but you sink. You don't kiss me, just rewind, but I'm still burned in your timeline. Soft denial, we play the part, acting like strangers with borrowed hearts. We speak in pauses, breathe in code, tell the truth in lines we never told. Soft denial, just close enough to feel like fire, but call it just touch. We don't lie, we just don't admit, but baby, that's still part of it. Say it's nothing, that's still a name. Say it's chill, that's still a flame. Say we good, but lock the door, then play that song like we want more. More, 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 more. Soft denial like a song unsung, like the heat in the air when we bite our tongues. We don't confess, but we don't quit. This ain't denial, it's how we admit. You don't rush when the world runs slow. You bloom in silence, far from the crowd, like jasmine under silver skies. You whisper truth where no one tries. I trace your name in fog glass, say nothing but hope it lasts. You're the page I never skim, the verse that sings without a hymn, a rhythm wrapped in still perfume, a fire born from quiet rooms. Midnight bloom, you don't need light. You unfold in the hush of night. Petals warm in the coldest stare. You love like breath and I'm laid bare. Midnight bloom, I lean too close just to feel what you don't show. You grow where silence dares to move, and I'm the dark that waits for you. You speak in glances, not in lines. I read your mood between the signs. Every no feels half like yes. You dance in grace, then leave the rest. I chase your thought through candle glow. You turn but never truly go. A shadow sweet, a pulse in tune, like wind rehearsing with the moon. You're the art behind the frame, the heat that hums without a flame, a secret written on the bloom that only opens past the gloom. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Midnight bloom, you don't need light. You unfold in the hush of night. Petals warm in the coldest stare. You love like breath and I'm laid bare. Midnight bloom, I lean too close just to feel what you don't show. You grow where silence dares to move, and I'm the dark that waits for you. I don't water you with words, just presence, just quiet. Let you be wild yet soft and private. Midnight bloom, fade but stay. Haunt me in the sweetest way. If love must choose when not to speak, then let it bloom when we grow weak. You didn't say goodbye, but I felt the sound die, like a song without an end, still lingers in the bend. You leaned into the fade, like light in window shade. Didn't need to find a line, you just slipped outside of time. Still feel your lips in the air I breathe, still hear your hum in the silent beat. You left your voice inside my chest, just one note I can't forget. Stay a little echo, don't fade so soon. You're the reverb in my room, you're the last light in my gloom, you're the aftertaste of noon. Stay a little echo, don't You said nothing, and I heard it all in that pause between the call. In the glow of a screen gone black, you left a melody, never came back. Still dream your name on loop at night, still walk your rhythm into light. You're not here, but I'm not free. You're the part that stayed in me. Stay a little echo, don't fade so soon. You're the reverb in my room, you're the last light in my gloom, you're the aftertaste of noon. Stay a little echo, don't disappear. Even if you're not near, you're the song I want to hear at the end of every year. Stay a little echo, stay a little echo, just a little echo.